Check this out. This little guy is powering my computer, 2 hard drives, and charging a battery for my camera. Now, I'm in a garage here. I don't need to power this with a battery. I've got power just, you know, just down there. I just wanted to see how this was working. However, if you needed to go on the road, maybe you were camping or something. I got a couple of these things to show you here. Maybe you have electric induction stove. Maybe you have a dry herb vaporizer that you like to take to the park and have a couple bags with your buddy. Maybe you do want to work somewhere and be able to just get off the radar a bit, right? Batteries, big batteries, really big batteries. Time before you need to charge it. Also, these all have solar panels that you can purchase and charge via solar. We're gonna talk about each of these. I'm gonna give you my advice on where to spend your money and if there's really much of a difference between any of these on the market. There are. Let's get into it. We can charge it through solar. We can charge it through an AC adapter directly to the wall. You can hook it up to your car. Okay, I'm charging this thing up and it's moving and shaking and shucking and jiving. This is really kind of hitting me right now. Harvesting electricity from the sun that I'm not paying for. Putting it into a battery back there, which is like gonna go ahead and like store it for me. And I'm like, wait a second. How long have we been able to do this? Okay, EB55 from Bluetti. Okay, 700 watts, 537 watt hours. You've got 4 plugs, 2 of which can take that grounded thing. You've got USB-A's, a USB-C at 100 watts. You've got DC out. What are you doing? Stuff on a boat? You turn each one of these off and on individually by pushing that button, and then you can charge it here. Right now, this is on sale for $499. Okay, this is the Oupes Power Station 1200. I have worked this thing all the way down to the bone. This is the one I've used the most, okay? 3 plugs, all of them have that grounded bit. It's not an actually grounded connection. You turn them on here. You've got 2 USB-A's, 2 USB-C's, 60 watt and 18 watt, okay? Then you've got an input for plugging in your power adapter and your solar panels. You've got a couple outputs like this and like this. Okay, this one is available for $899.99, so about 900 bucks. Okay, 1200 watts, 992 watt hours. Okay, then the big bad daddy, all right? 1800 watts, 3, just like it had on the little brother, 2 inputs for 2 solar panels and or 2 chargers. I don't know if it charges with 2 chargers. All of this is the same, 60 watt. Both of them actually are 60 watts here. QC 3.0 on both of those. This one is $13.99, all right? And it is 1,488 watt hours for this one. Okay, so for 1,400 bucks, by the way, Anchor has one as well, 1,400 bucks, and we get 1,229 watt hours with that one. With this one, 1,488 watt hours. So I've been using this one for a while, several months. And these two also for a couple months. Like I said, this is drained and I've actually never plugged it in. You can see the AC adapters here are kind of what you'd expect, maybe a little bit bigger than you're used to. Plugging both of these in, I get about 180 up here and about 200 watts down here into the Bluetti. Okay, I wanna give you my opinions on like which one of these I'm liking the most. But first, this episode is brought to you by Western Rise. You can see some schmutz on this shirt. This is a t-shirt, but it's an elevated t-shirt. I've been wearing this shirt every day. And I kind of become a little bit of a slob in it. It's odor resistant. It's like the perfect amount of stretch, wrinkle resistant,
perfect thickness, okay? Just enough to kind of cover my lumpiness. I love this X cotton shirt from Western Rise. And I get a lot of mileage out of this X cotton button down, okay? It's a button down shirt, but it's unlike any other I've used before. Like it's thicker. It's sort of got a rugged feel. Still really comfortable because it's massively stretchy. Water and stains just kind of slough right off of it, like duck skin or something. Your mileage may vary, but this fits me really well. Every time I wear this out, people are like, you look good. Are you making more money than normal? Have you switched to a new like green smoothie program? Like what are you doing? I don't have the heart to tell them. It's just the shirt and the beard. It's the shirt and the beard. Shout out to Western Rise for supporting this channel. If you are looking for new man clothes, check out Western Rise. They make some of my favorite gear. Okay, what I have used the most, as I've said, is this one. I actually really like the ruggedness. It has like a rubbery bit around the outside here. I used it at my son's track meeting to sit on the battery and power my computer so I could get some editing done, because who knew how long track meets could be? Now, that said, I actually really like the smallness of this one. By the way, they all have like lights on the back. You can turn on a light and you got a little like light. So, you know, that's kind of cool. And that's true for all of these. They all have a light on the back. I figured you don't really need to see that. It's not really why you buy this thing, but it's kind of nice. At the table, you've got a little lamp. I like this smaller form factor. However, it's much less watt hours. Again, about 500 watt hours, 1,000 watt hours, and 1,500 watt hours. When you do the math per watt hour, this is actually the most expensive. And these are, but they're like barely more expensive per watt hour. So I like this small one. The thing to know about it is that you're going to be charging it more often if this is the one that you go with. Ultimately, it's just really nice to like have one of these. Super grateful to Oupes and Bluetti for sending these out to include in this video. I'll also link below to that Anchor one I mentioned, but I haven't used in my space. So thanks to these folks, thanks to Western Rise, thanks to you for watching. What do you think? What should I make a video in the future? What do you want to see me plug into this in the bush in some future video? Let me know in the comments. Okay, be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Bye.